own crew. No, she don't wanna post. I'm going off for another bag. I'm dunking, make it a post. They be swinging, they be trying to hide. That shit'll make me just go. Fuck will turn into a grown.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I can't be stopped.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Dress shirts, sweatshirts, and do-rags. I'm your host, Sinjin Collins. We're excited. Episode 10 of season 2. We got our boy Alxvnder in here. Really excited. Just dropped a new song, In My Room. Came out Friday. Some good songs. Got a performance. You performing Friday, ain't you?
Performing on the 20th.
The 20th?
Yeah.
It's coming up in the Mockbee, right? 20th at the Mockbee. Look out for him.
It's at the Mockbee, 21 up.
Excited, man. You got anything you want to say before we get this interview started?
Shit, man. Shout out to my team. Thank you guys for having me here.
Of course.
Shout out Philly G, Clutch Life, Lizard, Sean Rose, man, the whole gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? We coming through with this show on the 20th, March Madness at the Mockbee. Got some exclusive merchandise for you guys. If you pull up, shit, we gonna be smoking, raging. You already know how I do it on stage, so
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. I'm excited.
Yo, man, we're excited to have him. He's definitely, we go back and just figured out he's one of my best friends, older brother, man, so there's a lot of connections. I'm excited to get this rolling. So shit, we're gonna get the first card. 6? Alright. So, yeah, good. So 6, basically, how did this come to fruition? How did you kind of get into the music aspect, and then once you got there, what kind of kept you driving towards where you are today?
Shit, so I would say my music journey started probably like late 2016, 2017.
Okay.
I was staying up in Columbus. It was like my last few years, and like times just really hit me hard, bro. Like I was going through it with the guys I was staying in my college house with. And like, you know, we all split up, but I got the real short end of the stick. I ended up living out my car for probably 7-8 months.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so it was, I mean, it's all good now. Like, I don't, you know, look at it as a learning experience, but it was in that time because I always wanted to do music. I would always practice making beats. I would always practice writing raps. I just never really had the courage to really come out and make my own shit, let alone get out in front of motherfuckers and perform some shit. So it was in that time where I was like, bro, this is like rock bottom, you know, at this point in my life. Like, this is as low as it's gonna get. So it's like you have the opportunity to do whatever you want to do, like good, bad, or indifferent. And I was around some other artists up in Columbus at the time who were showing me some studio ropes, you know, how to do things, and I just kind of fell into it. I didn't really start recording myself until I came back down here. And I made my first 3 songs off of my phone and like I don't fucking know, an app off my iPhone and some Beats headphones and shit. Recorded right into the phone, put it on SoundCloud. It got a lot of, you know, mixed reactions. It wasn't really produced at all good. But shit, people told me to keep going, man, and I just kept going. I knew this is what I wanted to do. Here I am today.
So do you look back at those first 3 songs and kind of take some aspects, knowing that back then you might not have had the production that you have now, and kind of use that to get the songs better all around sound?
Yeah, bruh. It's like I go back and listen to those songs when I'm writing new songs. Like when I'm in my process, I like to go back and listen to some of the old shit, even though it's all fucked up with the production and sounds like I'm talking through a styrofoam cup and shit. It's just like the ideas and the shit that I'm talking about, you know, the way that I'm going on the beat and everything is still kind of the same as I do it now. Okay. So I hear a lot of progression in my old shit compared to my new shit, but it's just like, that's where I started from, bro. It's always just good to really hone that shit back in. And like I said, I just always listen to something old before I start making something new.
Well, that's crazy too. Since you were living in your car, obviously, like you said, it was rock bottom, so obviously you knew that it couldn't get worse and that you took that first step. What kind of helped you take that first step? Was it that you were just like, fuck it, like I really got nothing else, like I'm gonna just do this?
It was like, I mean, it was, can I really like be like, you say it's uncut?
Yeah.
Alright, so I was like I said, I was staying with my guys and we all had this house at Ohio State. And one night we all took acid. It was my first night taking acid, right? So the whole night goes by, you know, typical acid shit, we're cooling, but it got to that point where everybody was like mellowed out and chilled and shit. We were listening to music and shit in the living room, but everybody was damn near stuck. So I'm in this chair and I'm looking up at the ceiling. I closed my eyes and I had this outer body experience. And like, I swear to you, like I was talking to myself and I was just like, if this is what you want to do, and like basically I like told myself like, you're gonna have people who are gonna hate. You're gonna have motherfuckers who are gonna, you know, talk shit about you. You're gonna have motherfuckers who copy if you do shit right. You're gonna have motherfuckers who want to do this. And basically I just told myself, if that's what you want to do, like you just gotta do it. Like it's not like something you can say, it's not something you can, you know, fuck around and be capping about and be flexing and, you know, dress like whatever. No, you have to take your ass to the studio and make some fucking songs.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
Shit like that. And yeah, that's the thing too. It's like, you might not like it, but there's people who have different tastes. Somebody's gonna like it eventually, bro. Exactly. And it's just about finding your niche. Honestly, in the music game or just anything you do, it's not about trying to get everyone to like, because I feel if you try to get everyone to like it, that's when your product's going to go down, because you're doing so much extra shit instead of just staying true to yourself. And I think that's a big aspect.
That's low key how I started. Like I wanted to make shit where everybody would like. So it was just like, but like I said, at the same time, I really didn't know what my sound was. I really didn't know how I would sound on the, you know, an original beat or whatever. Like I was getting shit off of YouTube and everything. So excuse me. But yeah, it's like all that shit came in time, man. It was just like, you know, like I said, I just kept going, kept making songs. But when I first started, it was on some, you know, I want to make some shit that sounds like Lil Uzi. I want to make some shit that sounds, you know, popping right now. Some shit that's on the radio. Maybe it can blow up overnight. Like, I had no idea of all this shit and all the hard work it would take to have just a one-hit song. You know what I'm saying? Let alone some shit go fucking viral and all that shit. Right. So. Yeah, it's like that's how I started, but like you said, that just comes with time and practice and patience. It's just like as you keep going, you realize this is your lane, this is what you can do best, and you stick to that. And once you get that down, that's when the motherfuckers come and start fucking with you.
Yeah, I definitely think that's the most important part. Especially you found your lane, obviously. You're growing now, you're getting more people to fuck with you, and I think that's the most important part.
Yes, sir.
You can't expect to change a working hard nigga from his working winning ways. But if you learn to play it, stay in your lane. Oh, there's a happy ending after all.
I do got notebooks at home that I've got shit written out to. A lot of those joints are the more personal, like, you know, the deeper songs and shit. So I'll write those out, not only just to make sure I remember them and everything, but just so I can like visually see what the fuck I want to say on a song. I do also just go in and start hearing the beat, and I'll start typing on my phone as I hear the beat and everything. But the one thing that I do run into a lot, right? So when I'm typing on my phone and I'm in the live studio session or whatever, I'll like type some shit out on my phone, it'll be really cool, but then when I go to record it, I'll like overlap myself, or it'll be too long, it'll be too short. So I like to write shit down in the notebooks just so I can go back, erase it, edit it, you know what I'm saying, fix it, scratch it out, whatever I gotta do. And usually keep those joints for like the big albums and everything. But when I'm making singles and stuff, I'm usually just in the moment and I'm just recording right off the beat. So.
Where do you record at?
Shoot, I got I got Lizardman's house, studio at Clutch's house. Philly G's a walking studio. Yeah. So wherever you need him to be, you know what I'm saying, just give him a roof and some shit, he'll set it up. I got a studio set up in my room. So usually that's where I do a lot of my work. Like if I don't have to go to work that day or it's a weekend or some shit, man, I roll out of bed, roll one up, get right on the computer and start working. Get a lot of my beats and shit off of Instagram, BeatStars. If any of the artists are out there listening, pay attention to those little sponsored ads, bruh, because producers be giving away beat packs, 5 beats at a time. Shit, I've gotten a 42 beat pack from somebody off of Instagram. Didn't pay one dime. 42 monetized beats. I could upload them shits right to iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever.
Oh, shit.
Saying you gotta pay attention, slow down from scrolling all the damn time and read some shit. You feel me?
42. What do you use? Like
GarageBand.
GarageBand? Okay.
Yeah, GarageBand for now. I'm trying to make the switch to Logic Pro X, but that's a lot of money for that fucking software.
Yeah. Yeah, I once wanted to be a beat producer, so I have a beat pad, and I was using a FL Studio.
That's what Philly uses.
Yeah.
Philly records
It was
and
cool.
makes beats out of there.
And then I decided just to do this instead.
Ending after all. You can't expect to change a working hard nigga from his working winning ways. But if you learn to play it, stay in your lane.
7. Alright, so what is the dream, like, what is the end game for you? So say you blow up in time, you become famous, more importantly, you got a little bit of money now you can do, like, what is the end goal? Like, what do you want to do?
So I don't really have to be like famous fucking magazine cover, you know, all that shit. It'd be nice, I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's not really like the goal. The goal is just to be able to support myself full time and whatever I need, you know, full time off music. I don't really want to do anything else but make music. But end game wise, so like 10 years down the road, man, I'm already, you know, I'm up, I got this, I got that. I would say I would want to be, I don't know if I want to have like an institution. I don't know if that's like really like cheating the game and all. Like I don't really know how that would go across people. But I want to have some shit where I'm showing people who, you know, want to go into, you know, not just the music business, but like just media wise in general. I want to be able to help people with that. You know, I want to have some shit where producers can learn how to produce. I want to have some shit where artists can have artist management and they can learn actually how to move and how to, you know, make decisions and what to do and what not to do versus having to learn all this shit on their own and possibly risk failing and all that dumb shit that comes with this. So I want to be helping out that way. Maybe have a label, you know what I'm saying, managing other different people, other acts and everything like that. But basically, bro, I just want to be able to say that I'm cool. You know, I don't got to worry about shit. Everything that I have or anything that I want, I can get. And, yeah, bro, like, I don't necessarily need to have awards. I don't necessarily need to have, you know, accolades and all that dumb shit. All I just need to have is, you know, peace of mind, be healthy. You know what I'm saying? If you can come out of this shit healthy, you know what I'm saying, with a straight head and everything, not all fucked up off drugs, not all, you know what I'm saying, stuck in the past and all this other shit that happens to artists or whatever. But like, man, as long as you can make it to the end of the race, bro, I'm good. Like, and I don't know what that entails, so I really don't, you know, I know it's not really a straightforward answer to your question, but like, I don't know. I just want to be able to say that I'm done with the journey and I made it, you know what I mean? Damn it. Like,
take care of yourself, know that like, there's not another, like, you don't have to go up and get a job. Like, you're just able to do whatever you want.
I don't have to be fucking acting on a fucking TV show or something to have a check unless I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that might be some shit I want to do, you know.
But it's not because you have to do
it.
Right.
It's just like, I might want to start making movies or something. I don't want to necessarily like fall back on that, but like, you know what I mean? If I want to, I can. So that's just where I want to be, just in a good spot, healthy space, and shit, it's gonna happen. Like,
Ending after all. You can't expect to change a working hard nigga from his working winning ways.
I just think it's funny that you're gonna pay a bitch's way, but
There's
you
a
won't
happy
even
ending
it's
after
okay.
all.
You gotta chill, for real. I know how you feeling. I feel it, but
10 or more seconds, shout out whoever, whatever you're doing. Just kind of recap everything and just let everyone know.
Man. Alright, so that's the camera?
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, man, like I said, my name is Alxvndertha, man. I'm from here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Here with Queen City Odyssey, man. I just wanted to shout out everybody. My man Sinjin, my man Max. Got the big show coming up, March Madness at the Mock B, March 20th, featuring me, all the raging ass artists here in the city. Trust and Reckley, Star Child Caleb, Clutch Life, Lizard Man, Sean Rose, Melly 3E, Classy, Lizard, I said Lizard twice. Lizard goes hard, bro. He plays the guitar on this shit and everything. My Own Steez just dropped all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, new album, In My Room just dropped, all platforms, oh damn, I'm getting so tired of saying that shit, bro. All platforms, Spotify and iTunes, In My Room is out everywhere. I'm finna go home and probably make some covers to some new tracks and drop some new music, probably record some shit today. If you come to the show on March 20th, there will be the only chance to cop this exclusive ass Hush Hush merch that I'm working on at home as we speak. The shit is real creative. It'll be real cheap because I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, get it to the people and make sure everybody has some shit. The shirts that I have for you guys weren't necessarily ready yet, but I'll make sure to get them to you now that I got y'all's information and shit. But yeah, man, the only time you're going to be able to get them shit is at the show, so make sure your ass is at the show.